Hello guys, it's your boy Moose, and we're back with another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be telling you why the Sandbox Game Pass is probably one of the worst Game Passes, apart from the Tower Game Passes. Now, this Game Pass is not really worth 500 Robux in my opinion, also for anyone about to make fun of me for having Wafer and Bunny, but this was for a certain reason. I won't tell in the video because that's a waste of time, and this was just to get the skin, and I don't even have the purple skin for Haze yet. Anyways, this Game Pass is pretty bad. So if I'm gonna be honest, the sandbox mode doesn't really have like that much to it. Yeah, you can like spawn enemies, infinite heroes, you can like test stuff, I guess. It makes it really easy to like do some cool stuff in sandbox mode. And you also get 4 modifiers from this. The wave skip, the infinite heroes, the spawn enemy, and the infinite mana, which obviously all have no progression, but still, you are able to get basically the elements of sandbox mode into modifiers if you want to actually like play actual waves. And that's what kind of sucks about sandbox mode. It doesn't really like play out waves. It's like an infinite amount of time. Like you would at least be able to like set the wave in sandbox mode to make it actually like decent. Then it would be like actually worth playing instead of just like testing random stuff. And what's even worse is the enemy selection doesn't even have that much enemies. The spawn enemy selection for the spawn enemy modifier and the sandbox mode have like 0 to none bosses. They have a lot of the obviously the normal enemies, like they have like the Christmas, the Halloween ones. They have a lot of those, but they have like basically no bosses. They only have like 2 pretty cool bosses, which is the Electric Tiny Crew and the Blast Tech, or well, the Molten Brawler and the Test Brawler, which are like the only like semi-cool ones. They don't even give you access to something like the Curse Golem, Onibi, the Sentry. There's not even that much bosses to spawn in. You can't even spawn in the Inferno Slime King. Like, it's so bad. You'd be better off just like getting getting these 2 modifiers legit, and then I guess like getting something like no waiting or whatever. You play through the entire game basically like sandbox mode, and then you just like wait until you get the boss. You probably would have to get like one of these. Obviously, you'll have to get this, but still, like sandbox mode isn't worth like 500 Robux. That's what I don't like about it. And there's only a limit to 4 players. It's so stupid how there's a limit on it as well. That's what makes it also so bad. That's why I would honestly consider Sandbox mode to be the worst Game Pass, apart from obviously these 3. Because these 3 are not worth your Robux. I made a stupid idea buying the Bunny Hero, even though I already had the Money Hero. And I guess since it's near the end of the video, and I'm done really just making a small rant about why Sandbox mode really isn't like that good. Like they should honestly change a lot of stuff in Sandbox mode than I think they should. I'll just say this. The reason I bought the Wafer Hero is because back then I used to play on a iPad. I used to play Tower Heroes, and usually during Wave 39, when the Tiny Express spawned, my game would crash. Like, Roblox would crash entirely. And this is when I was like a little kid, like 8 or 9 years old, and I didn't know how to change the graphics on Roblox, so I had absolutely no clue how to get the Wafer Tower. So I ended up just buying it with Christmas money I got, and yeah, that's how I was able to get the Wafer Hero, and that's why it's bought. Probably would have been there with my friend back then if we duoed it. Sadly, I don't know that friend anymore, and he would have been really useful for duos. But I guess that's really it about today's video. All I'm just gonna say is, if you're buying Sandbox mode and you already have like 2 of these modifiers at least, these are like Sandbox exclusive. If you have at least 2 of these modifiers, you're basically good. If you want like the fun or something like this, like spawn enemy and wave skip, go ahead. It doesn't really matter. Do whatever you want to do. Just, I would honestly not suggest buying this Game Pass as like an early game player. Buy it when you like get to like level 100 or something, because then you would probably want to like do everything in Tower Heroes at that time. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video, which is not going to be a rant, by the way. Bye bye.